I'm Julie Beaulieu. I am one of the co-sound designers with Noah.
And I'm Noah. I am the other co-sound designer for Frank Wedekind. So typically the sound designer's role is to, or for at least a musical, they draft the speaker plot, like saying where the speaker should be throughout the theater. They'll mic the band if there is one for a musical, but for virtual theater, our role is completely different.
With the virtual setting, there's so much lag coming from when we would play music to them, when every individual of the 13, I think, actors would hear it, when they all respond, when that all gets caught again over Wi-Fi to be played back. Like, the lag just gets insane. The only way that we could really mitigate that was to pre-record all of the singing, but they are going to be doing their dialogue and the rest of the show live.
It's a completely different skill set that we're using, and we're working with a professional mix engineer who's been running the recording sessions. We also have a team of engineers who are actually operating and like setting up the microphones during the tech process. So we design just the overall sound of the show, and they implement our design.
Both of us wanted to design the spring musical, and we're really close friends, so it was like very easy for us to just say, we'll just do it together. That'd be really fun. Yeah, definitely working with a virtually is tough. We're lucky that we're like really close friends and we're in each other's bubble, and like we can like get together to do things if we need to.
We've co-designed before on previous shows. I'm gonna guess that we've been co-designers more than like two other students like in the past have, but I think that's just because there were a few. We're the only two sound designers in our year. We just become friendly, and we've just been comfortable like co-designing like on other shows before. So
yeah, co-designing, co-PSEing, sound engineering. But basically every time that one of us wants to do a show, the other one's just like,
I'll help.
I can do that show too.
Yeah.
Whatever position it is, one of us designs, one of us engineers, whatever. But we always end up on shows together. And so
Definitely.
We're really comfortable figuring out our workflow, even in this weird kind of situation.
Well, the person who was supposed to be the sound designer last year has since graduated. And because designing the show and the musical in the Majestic is like the big show and everyone wants to do it, when the opportunity came up, we were like, yeah, we'll do it. We'll take that one.
Yeah. But a year ago, we thought that it was going to be live, probably, yeah. I think.
We had paperwork drafted, I'm pretty sure.
We started as if it was going to be a live show. But I think by the time that we knew it was going to be Spring Awakening again, we had the understanding that it could probably end up being virtual.
I think one of the biggest takeaways from this entire year really has just been learning to adapt. Because, no one was expecting to have to do all these shows virtually, and everyone on each show has been really willing to make a ton of mistakes and then like learn and teach everyone else what they did wrong. And
yeah, that's definitely been huge, is like building off of other people's like stepping stones. Because normally when we do like 10 shows a year or whatever, everything is so separated because they're all on top of each other. Like, shows will go up 2 weeks apart. Usually aren't very much in communication with one show that's happening in the Semmel, and then you're going up in the Green a couple weeks later. Now that we're all in a shared space, like switching over, because we only have so many of these like virtual studios that we're working with, we leave a lot of things behind, like physically to set up, and then also in like communications, like telling people how things went and what we need to improve on. That has been very different this year, like just the communication interflowing between different shows. So that has been really cool, I think, to build off of other people way more than we ever have before.
I think people didn't realize how much of an impact theater and the arts had on their lives, like a lot of things, until we weren't allowed to partake in them anymore. So something like theater makes us look at society and just all of our issues. It just like makes them makes us look at them head on. And now that we know what it's like to not have that experience or be able to go to the theater, I think everyone really just appreciates what theater can do for us. Like, music is just really important, so like doing something like a musical, it can be very impactful. Yeah.